Hi, welcome back to my channel. I've been a little chaotic in the month of November. With Thanksgiving, I hosted Thanksgiving, so it was a lot to do. I was videotaping as I was getting books in the mail, and somehow I didn't make my video until now, and I lost some of my footage. So I'm going to, this one book I was so happy to get, and I unboxed it, and I actually videotaped me unboxing it because I was really excited because it's a new release. And somehow my video didn't transfer to my computer and I lost it. So anyway, so I'm going to show you the book that I was highly anticipating to get. This is book 2 of a series. I already read book 1. I gave it 5 stars. So I did order book 2. Now this book 1 was all over the place with the ratings. So yeah, I loved it. I couldn't put it down. It does deal with mental health. I think that's why that a lot of people gave it 1 and 2 stars. But I really, really enjoyed it. It kept me reading, and if something keeps me reading from the beginning to the end, and I can't put it down, that's a 5-star for me. I have my attention span is very bad. As you can tell, I cannot read like very thick books. And if it sucks me in, that's a 5-star. I'm not kidding. So anyway. So the first book, what I'm talking about is this one, Wicked Games, and I actually read this from the library. This is by Sean Olin. This is book 1. This is the one I read, I gave it 5 stars. After I read the book, I actually purchased the book because I wanted to put it on my shelf because it was amazing. I couldn't put it down. So the second book was just coming out, so I received, and I actually unboxed this already, so in another video, as I said, I lost it. The second book just came, and it's called Reckless Hearts. Now, I have not read this one yet. This is also by Sean Olin. This is book 2. I don't know if it's the same characters as book 1. This is really cool because look how they look. It's red and green. I love how they did the matching covers. And it looks really nice on the shelf. I got both in hardcover. So, yeah, that's really cool. So, I can't wait to read this one. And I'll probably put this on my 2016 reading list because I was really excited about getting this one. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, Wicked Games. It is categorized as young adult, contemporary, thriller, romance, high school, horror, mystery, mental health, thriller, and suspense. So there's a lot of stuff in this book. I couldn't put it down, and I read it from cover to cover, and that's normally not what I do. So usually my attention span is within 15 pages, and then I want to read something else. So this one I read from cover to cover, and I actually bought the book after I read it from the library. So that's this, and I can't wait, and I hope this one is the exact same. So we'll see. And it looks so pretty. Look how pretty. I want to see. Oh, I didn't even uncover it. Let's see what the uncover is. Oh, it's just green and black. I don't know if you could see that, but nothing really exciting there. But I like it. It looks so pretty on the shelf. So that's this. So pretty. Saturday, I went into Target. They had a big sale. It was the day after Black Friday. And, of course, I always go to the book section. And they had a lot of books on sale. I did pick up 2 books. 2 books that were on my TBR long list of things that I wanted to buy. But because they were hardcovered, I said, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait. But these 2 books were on sale. And they were $10 each, so, and they're hardcovered, and they're new releases, so I did pick them up. So the first book that I picked up was a middle grade book. It's been, when it was released, my kids wanted it, and I said, no way, I'm not paying $20 for a book. So I kept on telling them, no, we'll wait, we'll wait, we'll wait. And I saw it yesterday for $10, and I picked it up. I got this one. I got The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. It's a Magnus Chase and the Gods of the Asgard. I heard that you don't have to read all the other books to read this one, and my daughter actually wanted to read it, and I said I'm not paying $20, but when I saw it for $10, I said, okay, put it in the cart, we're going to get it now. And it's hardcover. It's really nice. Let's see that. I'm going to open it up. This yellow cover inside, and it's black and gold, or silver. That's silver. So yeah, I thought there was a map in this one. Guess not. I didn't really look through it, but it's a fat book. But for $10, I was like, add it to our collection. So I got this one. That's for my kids. I'll probably read it too. And the second book that I was not gonna, I read the first book. It's a series. I read the first book. I have the second book. I haven't read it yet, and I said when I read the second book, I will buy the third book. So the third book was just released recently, and I saw this one for $10. The original price, it doesn't say in the book. I thought it was. The original price is $20.99. No, $18.99 in U.S. So I got this one for $10. I got the third book, The Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs, and this is the Miss Peculiar Children, and I really liked Peculiar Children. I read it last year. I haven't read Hollow City yet, but I really liked it. It has a nice spooky feel to it, and I liked his writing style, so I added this one to my collection. So those are the two books that I got at Target on Black Friday weekend. I did some ordering. I did order some things from Book Outlet that are coming, and I did order from Barnes & Noble. I had some coupons, so there's more books coming, and I'll just add them to the video as they come.
I got a book in the mail. I ordered a couple of books from half.com. I go to ebates first, and then I go to half.com, and I got some used books for cheaper price. So this is, I already pre-cut it, but I didn't take it out yet. So I'm going to show you what I got. So I got The Patient Zero by Jonathan Mulberry, and this is about zombies. And there's a little blurb by James Rollins. It says, brilliant, shocking, horrifying, it puts the terror back in terrorists. So that's this one. So this is book one of a series. I heard it's really good, and it's about zombies. So that's this one. Okay, I was at Target, and I always go into Target's book section, and I always buy a book. So I was looking in the nonfiction, and I got a book that I am going to read in 2016. It's in, so far I have 10 books on my list that I want to read, and this is one of them, so I picked this up. It's called The Fringe Hours by Jessica N. Turner, Making Time for You. And I got this one. So, yeah, this is nonfiction, and this is all about making time for yourself. It says, the fringe hours is like one gigantic permission slip to carve out some space in your day for the things that give you joy and feed your soul. So that's what it says on the top. So I got this one. And then I went to Barnes & Noble, and I had my 20% coupon. So I have a bag of books here from Barnes & Noble, and I used one coupon, and I got 3 books. 2 of them are on my 2016 reading list, and I'll show you those first, and then I'll show you one that I went into the YA section, and I was like, oh, he has a new book out, so I got one of those. So the first book that I got is The 5 Languages of Children by Gary Chapman, and I read The 5 Languages of Love by him, and I really liked it. And then I saw that he has one that's geared to children. The other one was geared toward marriage. So this one's about children and giving them the best love that you can. And this is a nonfiction, and this is something I'm going to read in 2016. So this is one of the books, and that's nonfiction. And another book that is on my list, I'm pretty sure that this is nonfiction, but I'm not sure. I will look it up when I do my video. when I edit my video. It's called A Gift from the Sea by Anne Morrow Lindbergh. This was requested that I read this, and it's a short book. I was really surprised. I got it in hardcover. I really like the cover and everything, but I don't know anything about this book. They just told me, I put a blurb up on my Facebook to all my family and friends if they would request any books that I should read in 2016, and somebody requested this one. So that is why I purchased this. And the last book I got is the book that I saw and I was like, oh, it's in soft covered. It's a book I never heard of before, but I did hear of the author. I did read one book of this author, and I couldn't resist. I had to pick it up. I didn't even really read the back or anything. A little bit of the back, I was like, I'm just going to buy it. So I got Chasing Forgiveness by Neil Shusterman. And I was like, oh, he has another book out. So I read Unwind by him, and I really, really liked it. This is, I think, a new, I don't know if it's a standalone. It's a young adult. It was in the young adult section. I'll read a little bit of the blurb on the back. It says, I love my father. I do. I love him so much it kills me. But I hate him more than anything in the world. How can anyone feel both at the same time and still be in one piece? Scott Preston was only 12 years old when his father killed his mother. Preston is now 14. His father has just been released from jail. Tyler's grandparents forgave his dad long ago for killing their daughter, and although Preston tries to feel the same kind of forgiveness, it's not easy. He'll never see his mother again, and yet he still loves his father. How is that possible? Will Preston ever be able to reconcile his dwelling feelings for his father and move past this tragedy? So that's all it says on the back. So I only bought it because I knew the author, and it was a new release, a new paperback, so I got it. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!